that shouldn't be going on, and they're just covering it up. Right. Shouldn't it be pretty easy for whoever runs against her to win? And what does Donald Trump need to do?
Well, sure. I mean, look, the key number, if you're running a campaign, you don't look at these theoretical matchups nationally. You look at the right track, wrong track number. Are people happy with the direction of the country? And by an overwhelming margin, they are very unhappy. So that, by definition, favors the insurgent. And that, of course, is Donald Trump. There are a couple problems. One is immigration. There's been a massive demographic shift in this country over the past 15 and especially the last 10 years in states that are the swing states. So in places that you think of a certain way, that would include Ohio, North Carolina, Virginia, Iowa, Colorado, Arizona. These have different populations than they had when you were in high school. They're just not the same places. So, for example, this morning in Arizona, a state that Mitt Romney won 55-44 over the current president, you're seeing Hillary Clinton up a point. Now, I think it's likely Trump's going to win that in the end, but the fact that it's even close tells you it's not about Trump, it's not about Hillary, it's about the people who live there. Immigration has changed the population of that state, and you're seeing that repeated on a national scale.
Tucker, we see so much anti-establishment perspective, frustration with Washington, toss the bums out. That's such a premise of this election.
Yes.
Yet we see in primaries across the country, as you mentioned, John McCain, Marco Rubio, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, they're all up in the polls and likely to win. Why do you see at that local level a lot of those candidates that maybe some have been frustrated with or some like, why are they winning their primaries or likely to win them in such an anti-establishment insurgent type year?
It's a great question. I mean, John McCain, for example, who turned 80 yesterday, obviously an honorable man, probably out of step with a lot of voters in Arizona on the question of immigration, which is a key question there, still probably going to win. Debbie Wasserman Schultz, nobody wants to vote for Debbie Wasserman Schultz. She's probably going to win herself against Tim Canova. This is another just the starkest possible example of the advantages of incumbency. Once you're in, the fundraising mechanisms are yours, the media channels are yours. It's very